Now for something different. I'm going to show you how when we make up these plant stands, how we are going to rust proof the inside of them. Hello and welcome back to Irish Chippy channel. Today I am going to do a video on, we've made up these plant stands. I made up 4 of them. I designed them myself. Rex done most of the welding for me because he's better at welding than me. So we're putting them up. But what I'm going to show you is, we live by the sea, how to rust proof the inside. We're going to primer the outside, but that's our next job. We're going to clean these up and primer them. But we are going to fill these inside of the, not fill them, we're going to put linseed oil inside them. It's a tip from my good friend John. You might remember John before, the Flying Dutchman. John says, oh, make little holes and put the oil into them. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, the welding here, we have a little welder, and Rex is Rex is very good on it now because he's using it most of the time. Rex, come over here. And Aljon then is Aljon is grinding down the sides of it. So this is a little welder we bought online, very cheap, and so we're going to finish off these now. We're going to clean them up, put primer on them. I'm going to use aluminium chromate primer. So you might not be able to get that. It's a very good primer, but we usually use it for etching. We'll put 2 coats of primer on this, and then we'll put enamel on it, and then we will seal up the ends, and we will make little holes in them, and we will pump in linseed oil, boiled linseed oil. So I'll be back in a second. Hello and welcome back. Hey, these turned out nice. What do you think? We have them, all of them done. We give them 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of enamel. Now I'm going to show you the trick that John taught me about putting in the oil inside in the tube. So I'll bring you over here to the table over here. So I got myself a syringe, and this is a 50 milliliter syringe. What am I going to put in? For each 10 foot, I'm going to put in about 25 to 30 millimeters, right? Milliliters, right? So it's easier to pour it into a glass and take it out with a syringe. But before I do that, I'm going to drill the holes. I'm using a 1.5 millimeter bit, and we will drill the hole. This needle is just slightly over 1 millimeter. So it fits into, we tried that beforehand. It's up to yourself. You can use 1/8 if you want to, but we're going to fill this in. It's going to be very, very small. So I'll just drill I'll drill some holes in here. These bits are delicate. And I'll do 2 of them here just for demonstration. We put the oil in all of them first. We don't, we pour all the oil in, then we fill the little holes, and then we start moving it up, down, left, right, till the oil gets into the parts on the end. Will get less than that because it depends on how many linear foot, so you can work it out yourself. I'm putting in, as I said, I'm going to put in 30 milliliters, which I think is plenty for 10 foot, or 9 foot that is actually. So I pour the oil into a glass. It might look dirty, it's not dirty. But I just pour the oil. Now when you're buying linseed oil, you don't have to buy the real expensive stuff, because this is not for, you know, linseed oil is great for wood, as a decorative for wood. So I just put this in here. It's going to be a little bit slow, but it'll pull it up, and we'll. Of course, you can use it without the needle if you like, and make a bigger hole. But no, I think it's no problem. Do it this way. Make a little hole. I'm at 25 now. Takes a little bit of pressure to pull it up. Now I have 30 milliliters, a little bit more, so I can let a bit out. So I just insert the needle into the hole. And let the oil just stay in where it is there for now. And then we will do the other one there. I spilled a little bit there. And then I will put 30 milliliters in the next one. I will do this on all of them now first. You'll get quicker at it after the first one. And that's as simple as that. So I'm going to do it all these ones, and on the ends we will work out how much we're going to do it. We don't move these things yet till we have these holes, little holes filled. We wipe them off, wipe the linseed oil off. It's a little bit messy, but it's not like it's natural oil. It comes from the linseed, so it's not hard. It's not bad on the environment. I wouldn't recommend you use any mineral type oils like from engine oils, or somebody says they put black used engine oil. I don't recommend that. That's cancerous. So we will do all these up, then we will fill them, and then we will start moving them. The first thing we will probably do is we will move them up and down, and then after that we will turn them upside down, and then where you think where they're going to go. So we'll do all that, and then I'll be back to you in a minute. That job was quite simple. It took almost an hour. Rex was helping me do it, which helped a bit. He was pulling them out and I was pulling them in, and we put the oil into them. Then we sealed off all the holes with this kind of a plastic steel epoxy, one of these ones. You can seal it with whatever you like. It doesn't matter. There will be air inside in them, getting in and out of them anyway because of the wells, no matter how good your wells are. But there was a couple of little leaks on it, and we just put a little bit of silicone over them then. But we filled all. This is easy. Using something like this is easy to fill because the hole is so small, and. Now we have them on their side like this. Later I'm going to turn them over this way and then up and down, and then I will show you what they look like with other plants on them. Okay, so we've made up the 4 of them. I have 2 of them here. With mixed stuff we put in some, this one is Thai basil. It needs watering and normal basil. We mixed them with wires. These are hot chili peppers. We have arugula down here. Over directly behind you is full of Carolina Reaper. I will give you one shot of that. This is my Carolina Reapers. I have more Carolina Reapers down there. I put another one out the back here. This is facing the sea. The sea is there, and we have different plants that face the ocean and thing. Eden, my wife, grows adenium. I think they're called desert rose, and she has lots of them, and she brings them up from small, and she has many varieties, and it works nice here. It'll be changed around a little bit. I think she's going to keep it all adenium or something like that. So this is how they turned out, and we grow cucumbers and thing behind it. This is the front of our house. A bit noisy today. They're digging a canal there. So thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video or any of our other videos on this channel or on growNglow, please subscribe.